Hi, I'm Chef Keith Snow. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make some sweet potato Pommes frites, or you could call them shoestring potatoes, but either way they're very delicious, simple to make, and requires a little technique that I'll show you. And these are great to top on top of steak or just to eat as a snack. So let's get right into it. First things first, we are going to use a mandolin, and this is not a very expensive mandolin. I think I may have paid $25 for it. And we're going to be sure to use the guard when the potato gets a little smaller. And on this mandolin, it's set up to make shoestring anything, carrots, potatoes, whatever. They're going to come out very fine, but be extremely careful with these devices because one slip and you can take your finger tip off just like that. So we'll worry about that in 1 second. Now here is my sweet potato, and the first thing I'm going to do is just cut off the end and the other end. Then I'm going to use a speed peeler. Peel this guy up. Okay, our sweet potato is sufficiently peeled. Now, let's pay attention to our mandolin. What you want to do is put it inside of a bowl, that way you catch it. And I'm going to take this guy, and it's very simple. You simply, actually we'll run it kind of lengthwise like this, being careful to keep our fingers off. And here's the result. Little matchsticks or julienne. This is essentially a julienne. Very nice. All right, we've got enough for demonstration purposes, and I'll show you exactly what they look like. They're very finely cut, beautiful. These are now ready to fry, so we'll go over to the stove now and do that. Now we need to fry our shoestring potatoes. I want you to take note of some safety here. Right in our pantry I've got a fire extinguisher, and you certainly should have one in your kitchen as well. Frying can be dangerous, but if you follow these steps you can limit the risk. The first thing to note is I've got a very heavy bottomed little Dutch oven here, and the oil is no more than 50% up the sides of that pot. Never pour oil up near the top and then fry, because when I add these sweet potatoes in there, it's going to expand greatly, and if it comes over the side, you definitely are going to have some problems. So make sure that you have that very low. The other thing is we're going to do 2 fries. So I've got a thermometer back there, and it's just about 320 degrees, and that's a low fry. So we'll fry them first for a minute or two at 320, and then we'll let them cool off a bit, and then we'll raise the temperature of the oil up to 350 or even 375, fry them a second time, and that'll really set them golden brown and crisp. So let's get right into it. Another thing here is I've got a landing pad with some paper towels and a little spider, and these you can get just about at any supermarket anymore. So we'll go ahead and take these, and you're going to see how it really starts to bubble up. We'll put a little more in. I'm actually going to put my vent hood on as well, pardon the noise. Now you don't want to cook this very long, only for about a minute or so. And now we'll continue on with some more sweet potatoes. And what happens is the temperature of the oil will immediately drop because the sweet potatoes are colder than the oil, but that's all right. Another note is I've got my probe thermometer, and it just sits on a little paper clip that you can use for files, and it helps hold it into the oil properly. Okay, now we have gone through the process of frying them all once. We jacked the temperature up on our thermometer to about 350. We fried them all another time, so they're right here and they're nice and golden brown. Now what I'm going to do is attempt to take them like this. And I'm going to put them carefully into a brown paper bag. And let me secure it right there so it doesn't go anywhere. And this is a neat way to get them seasoned and a little drained all at the same time. You can also search, if you didn't want to go through the trouble of frying, you could search on the internet because there's plenty of recipes for oven-baked fries, and they work, I don't want to say equally as well, but they do work. Okay, so now we have our fries in there. We're going to take some of our Harvest Eating house seasoning, and that has a lot of different things: peppers, garlic, a little bit of salt, a lot of nice flavorings, a great all-purpose seasoning. And I'm going to do this pretty liberally. And then I simply close the bag up and shake. And now those are done and they look really tasty. They're awesome. I'll show you how to use them a little later.
The Harvest Eating community celebrates the benefits of a healthy eating lifestyle through seasonal, organic, and local foods. To view more of Chef Snow's recipe videos and to experience the Harvest Eating lifestyle, visit harvesteating.com. Harvest Eating, 4 seasons, 1 lifestyle.